Welcome to part 2 of our short film series, Production. In part 1, we covered pre-production, so if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure you check that one out first. And thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this video.
The production spanned 4 10 to 12 hour days. The script was 27 pages, so the days were jam-packed. Before we get into these 4 days, we thought it might be helpful to see the process if you've never been on a set before, so here's how it went. First, the crew arrives and begins loading in and setting up gear. Meanwhile, the cast arrives and goes to wardrobe and hair and makeup. Before their looks are complete, we bring them to set for blocking and rehearsal.
Blocking rehearsal is up. We're gonna finish
This gets the cast and crew on the same page with what's happening in the scene.
Okay, so in this shot, I'm gonna be doing eyeliner. No, this is all done. That's all done.
Yeah, you're just throwing up your hood.
I'm throwing up my hood.
And while she's putting on her tiara, you can just
say your belt's flashing.
Yeah, well, I would, while she's putting on her tiara, you can take that belt off and like kind of be looking in the mirror that it's like sideways, but you're like, I want a second belt, because that was just like
the style.
Well, like cool people would do 2 belts.
Actors then go back to hair and makeup for finishing touches.
I don't normally look like this. I have to tell everyone that. I'm blonde underneath this.
While the crew perfects the set, lighting, and camera setup. Then it's picture up.
All right, pictures up. Let's roll sound.
Ugh, I'm sweating already. After the first take, we either go for another if needed or change the camera and lighting for the next setup.
Like you've seen how close Cheska gets, it'd be great if you kind of like get as close as she.
Yeah. You can keep leaning in. Yeah, you can keep leaning. You can keep leaning. Like
That's maybe too much.
Yeah, there?
Yeah.
There. Alrighty, friends, we're gonna go again. Pictures up. Let's roll sound.
Quiet on set. Sound speed. Camera speed.
Sorry.
2A, take 2.
All right, we're set. And action.
All right, let's get into day 1. Ugh, I'm sweaty again. In the past, when we've done short films, it's been very little dialogue or even none at all. So the thing that was making me the most nervous was directing actors for the first time. My first approach was just to chat with the actors about what their character wants in each scene.
She's like in this house, you know, she just wants to go to the mall. She wants to go, drive around. Yeah. And she's waiting in this room for like a boy who...
With the type of gear we were using and the amount of crew we had, the shoot was much slower paced than we were used to, which put a lot of pressure on me to be as efficient as possible. A few shots got cut, but them's the breaks.
Scene A1, take 1.
Right off the bat, I love the set design and the way that the scene was lit and shot.
Shut up.
Looked great.
I think, yeah, I love everything. Are you able to put your hood over your hair?
Meanwhile, G and E were rigging a car with the hostess tray for our next setup. This was especially nerve-wracking because the last time we put a camera on a car, it was a fraction of the price and mounted to the hood instead of sticking out into oncoming traffic.
This is why you get insurance, I guess, right? All good.
It was all good though.
While we were out shooting car stuff, a tiny crew painted the computer room black for the last shot of the movie. After we grabbed those last few shots, that was the end of day 1.
Day 2 was shot entirely in the parking lot of an American Legion Hall.
Good morning, good morning. I'm just here for your daily weather report. It's really nice.
With the movie set in 2006, we had to ensure all of the cars looked old enough to buy cigarettes. Rachel put on her director's hat.
That background's fine, and we can save that car for...
Well, that's what I was gonna get your...
And Daniel put on his gardening hat.
Do I yell when I have these on?
No, okay. You talk at a normal volume for once.
We shot a lot of car stuff.
All right, we're set. Here we go. And action, Gavin.
let's reset everybody. We're gonna go again.
It's like we gotta. I wish we could flip those.
Kill someone with that.
We just slightly shifted the cameras where then it would be balanced if we put one over here.
30-day, take one.
Some of us worked on our dance moves.
Others worked on our handshakes.
You just do the community thing.
Lean into each other like they're really like yeah.
Rachel, your fit is giving Eminem.
You only get one shot.
Stop, because I do find him attractive, even though he's a part. Kiss him. Might be like.
You focus on getting your.
This is a really cool looking shot though.
I can take her. Same subdivision.
No. Why would you tell him of all people? Because he'd be depressed. Are you?
At the end of the day, I couldn't help but appreciate the fact that a few weeks ago I typed out the words, "Drop trowel like it's going out of style" into Final Draft, and now 40 people were gathered in a parking lot to bring it to life. Dreams really do come true.
Since none of this was free, it's time to tell you about the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. There's no better place to show off your work and attract new clients than with a Squarespace website. Using the new Design Intelligence feature on Squarespace makes the process of starting from scratch super fast and simple. You don't know where to start with filling out the content of your site? Design Intelligence gives you a huge head start. You can then try out different color themes and fonts and instantly see how your site will look. Or you can get started with a wide variety of professionally designed website templates and then make it your own. And when you're ready to book clients, you can easily create professional proposals, estimates, and contracts to make it all official. You can then invoice your clients and accept payments from ACH Direct Debit, Klarna, Apple Pay, and more. Head to squarespace.com/MangoStreet for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the code MangoStreet at checkout to save 10% on your first purchase of a website or domain.
Day 3 was both the hardest day and the day where directing the actors finally clicked for me.
I think originated that. The UK. So from the front, she'll tease it from the back, so maybe she doesn't even have to touch the hair. It's probably preferable. Whatever. Yeah, even if she does.
Now, not only did we need 50 shots, but it was also a day that had the most actors, so there were a lot of moving parts.
Here is where Rachel is.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, we're looking into the bedroom and also into the bathroom at the same time.
First, we had to shoot a short scene in the Airbnb bathroom, but it had 3 different camera setups, so it was still ambitious.
Feel free to just clutter it up.
Yeah.
Not pretty.
Yeah. I have a bunch of stuff out there when there once we flip the world.
What if you were looking look into the lens actually?
Into the lens?
Yeah. Right now they don't get hit by any hard light. We can move it so they lean into hard light. It could look too wild. So if you're like, I don't love the way this feels, you just keep it this way.
I do love it.
Okay.
Do you like it too?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your right side. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, but like in the shot, you want me to take my entire belt off.
And then, without going through the loops.
Yeah.
And then do it like a little bit looser than you normally would.
And you probably had to wake up early too, huh?
I mean, I've just been waking up early. I'm gonna sleep really hard after this.
Yeah, good.
We're gonna finish this last touch up and then we're gonna do blocking rehearsal. Thank you. Great, just let them know when we're rolling and to be quiet while we roll. Thanks. All right, pictures up, let's roll sound. Here we go, and action.
Who do you have to impress? Austin's 10,000 miles away.
I don't know.
Let's go.
Cut. That was really cute, guys.
Yeah.
Let's try it one more time.
That's true, because it'll match and then you can put the flash when you want it to be. Yeah.
No, keep with it sound. Just give it, I think, a minute. There.
So they'll know
There. Try that. I think maybe that pacing is good.
Okay.
So like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
And then we just like.
That's perfect.
Oh my god.
So cute. That's literally us.
By the time we were done, we had to rush to capture a quick exterior of the front of the house before moving into the backyard.
All right, here we go. Let's roll sound.
Sound is speedy.
And action. Okay, no.
So yeah, 2 shot of them this way and then 2 shot of them that way. And then are we doing like a wider one that we're all 4 in it?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can try for that. Yeah.
That's what I was picturing.
Okay.
Is that okay? Like on their way over?
5A, take 1. 5A, take 2. 5A, take 3. 5F, take 1.
At this point, we were racing the sun.
Once night fell, we captured a scene in a car. Since lighting a scene at night takes a bit more time, I was able to dialogue with the actors about their characters' motivations and desires. And make fun of Daniel's high school band.
I thought I showed you this, but read that.
American tour. Where do they tour?
They played like 3 shows.
I love a burning memory. Let's go.
And this is what
Burning Memory sucks, man. They're like 8th on Pure. Oh shit! You named it after Daniel's band. Oh my god.
Every time you say that, it hurts my feelings.
Oh my gosh.
At this moment, I felt like, this is directing.
And I felt hurt.
Let's go right here on sticks. What's it at right now? 10 from 15. Let's go to 5.
Sky panels at
That's good there. Sky panel back there.
Yeah.
And they're getting hit over there. Those photos are full bump. What if we panned it so that you're lighting the area behind? They're kind of shadows.
Yeah.
So tree line. Yeah. Let's see how that feels.
So I pulled these guys out, but I left 2 back there because you can kind of see them moving.
Yeah.
And if you bring anything up in post, I don't want it to look like an empty fire.
Yeah.
Maybe right over here more. And like more on the ground.
All right, pictures up. Let's roll sound.
Okay. Dreams. Take 4.
It's always Chiodos. Not kidding.
Actually, that's good. That's a wrap on
Playboy
Maddie.
This has been swell, you guys.
And that was the end of the day. Just kidding, back to the bathroom where we faked daylight to get in one last scene.
It's right there. Black and white. Well, I guess neither of us are gonna have a good summer. Her being pregnant is an immediate inconvenience to you?
Yes.
So that's kind of the freak out.
Oh, you're not gonna keep them, are you?
Yes.
Wait, are you gonna keep them?
Okay, now we're actually done. Day 4, we took a skeleton crew to the local mall to steal some shots, which means no BTS footage, but a few photos. Then we met in a parking lot to get prepped for the next moving car scene.
Why did I write in so many car scenes?
That's some
We
work.
got kicked out.
Who got kicked out?
The mall. Just kidding, we got in.
Hey Sam, you got my
Oh,
flashlight?
sick. Oh, sick. I love that.
Cool.
Here's what I'm gonna say. We don't have a drone battery, so maybe we'll just do the alt of like shooting a POV of like, I don't know if there's cornfields over there, whatever the landscape is that she's looking at.
Okay, cool. It has been a long 3 going on 4 days, but it is the last day. Very excited. Everything's going really well, right, Rach?
Yeah, I feel very sleepy and grateful.
Sleepy and grateful is a good way to sum everything up. About to do some car shots, and then we're going to a diner. So then it'll be wrapped.
We're not really camera people, Brian.
Just
I would go for a few more screws.
Yeah, they got all the power.
Do you think it's okay if I go over the seatbelt like this? Or
I love that. A sad Paramore song, just sort of.
And action.
Manual focuses the play.
Alright, we're at the end of the run. We're going to do a U-turn. Let's have for a second.
Nice and moody.
How dialed up was your depression on that one?
I felt depressed, so.
Okay.
But I also felt, I was like, I'm in a coming of age ending. And I was like this. So life's never gonna be the same. It was great.
With our lead actor fully depressed, we headed to the Purple Steer.
We kicked it off with another car shot. This time it was parked.
We got these cars settled. How long do you feel like you need?
I need probably 20 minutes.
20?
Yeah.
That big. Hair, makeup, wardrobe, and mic within the next 20 minutes. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So yes, the white RAV4 that is Rachel's car, we're going to pull it around and it's going to sit in this Walgreens parking lot. On action, it is going to turn into the Purple Steer and park where it currently is.
Inside, we set up for a diner scene.
Okay, so we'll just see how it feels with the interruption. If not, we can just go back and pause, feel it out.
Can you focus on Jessica's hair and Rachel's
That was
out of there?
Oh, Jessica's hair?
Yes.
My hair?
Yeah.
All hair, all day. All right, here we go. And background action. Action.
And we recruited our BTS guy Brian to be in the background and our producer Jess to be a swaggy waitress. We ended production with another moving car shot, but at night and on a highway, because of course we did.
Rach, you ready for this martini shot?
Good to go.
Alright. Last shot, here we go.
I think that's official, friends. That's a wrap on what it felt like. Yay!
127 shots in 4 days, but we did it.
Nice.
Finally got on IMDb. Finally.
Uncredited
hoodie guy number 3.
Next time on the short film series, The Edit.
I'm not doing that, Daniel.